What I've got here are 2 turkey thighs. Donna wanted thighs. She likes thighs. I'm a breast man. But anyway, we're doing this for her. So we've got 2 turkey thighs. These are about 1 3/4 pound combined. And then the star of this brine is this Traveling Pumpkin Shandy Ale. You don't have to use the Traveler. Use whatever kind you want. The important thing is use a pumpkin ale. Now, you could certainly put this in a pot, makes it a little easier. But this means I don't have to wash a dish. I'm going to put 3 of these pumpkin ales in here. All right, 2 and 3. Okay, sure does smell good. All right. What I've got here is about a 1/4 cup of kosher salt, teaspoon of sage. Wow, look, it's still foaming up. Maybe I should have been a little bit more careful. Now the last ingredient we're going to add is about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay. Now, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me mix this all together, but I'm going to shake this bag up and get everything mixed in good. Okay, we've got our salt all dissolved in here. Look at all the foam. Or, you know, if you guys watch Sal, the Rude Boy cook, he always drinks a beer. Sal, look at all the head on this. All right. Now what we're going to do is just drop those 2 turkey thighs down in here. All right. Oh yeah, totally submerged. Get out as much air as we can. And what I'm going to do is seal this up. And we're going to put this in the fridge and let it brine overnight. About 17 hours. I've taken these 2 turkey thighs out of that pumpkin ale beer brine, dried them off. What I've got here, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. What I'm going to do is just lightly sprinkle it, you know, not much. And then I'm going to put them back in the fridge for about 2 hours. It would have been nicer if I would have taken them out of the wet brine a few hours earlier. Then I could have let them dry brine a little bit. The only reason I'm doing this is the baking powder. I hope I said baking powder instead of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons kosher salt. That baking powder with this salt will help crisp up this skin, right? When you're smoking at 300 degrees, it's kind of hard to get nice skin. And I've used this technique overnight with chicken wings, and it turns out awesome. So, you know, I don't know how this is going to work with the turkey. I just thought I'd give it a try. And I'm going to put these back in the fridge, like I say, for about 2 hours. Got both of my turkey thighs here. Just going to rub off any extra salt. And we're in that fridge, you know, dry brining with the kosher salt and the baking powder for 2 hours. Okay. Still got a little bit of sage on there also. Okay. Just trying to keep it from being too salty, right? And you certainly don't want to wash it off because that'll defeat the whole purpose. It'll be all wet again. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some bacon ready. Okay. And before we wrap them in the bacon, what I'm actually going to do is season them with my absolute favorite turkey season, this Tennessee whiskey Gobblin Good Turkey Rub. If you watched our videos, you know I have made a ton of videos when it comes to turkey with this seasoning. Now, if you don't have this, use your favorite turkey seasoning. This just, like I said, happens to be mine. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is just kind of fold this bad boy up, right? I'm going to wrap each one of these in bacon all the way around. And when I get them all wrapped up, both of them that is, I say all, we got a whole 2 here. But anyway, when I get Donna's turkey thighs all wrapped in bacon, I'll be right back and we'll get these on this pit barrel cooker. All right, we've got our turkey thighs here. I think I used 3 on this one. I may have miscounted. For sure I used 2 on this one. And now I'm just going to come in with a little bit more of that turkey seasoning. Gobblin Good Turkey Rub. Hit both of these up just a little bit on the bacon. Not too thick, right? And we'll get these over to pit barrel. Okay, got our turkey thighs there wrapped in bacon. I'm going to let these guys go for about, I'll probably let them go 45 minutes and then check them. This is my first time cooking any turkey thighs on this pit barrel. Right, we're at the 45-minute mark. Let's just check on this turkey. You can see I put some of that leftover bacon I had on there. Okay. Looks like it is 140, 142. I don't know if you guys can see that. 144, almost 145. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put my digital thermometer probe in here. Because when this turkey gets up to about 155, I'm going to start glazing it. Now you can see our bacon that I was just doing on the side there. It looks like it's about done, so I'm going to get it out. Okay, we're just going to snack on this bacon, but hopefully you can see that. Looking pretty good. That piece was touching the other one, so I'm going to let it go a little bit more. It's laying on top. And this one I'm going to let go a little bit more. How are we doing on this one? Looking good. So those 3 I'll take out. These other ones I'll let go another 10 or 15 minutes. We'll get the lid back on this, and I'm going to just watch the temperature. When it gets about 155, we'll start glazing it. Let's prepare this glaze we're going to put on these turkey thighs. Now I'm going to start with this Chick Dip barbecue sauce. Use your own, use your favorite. You don't have to have Chick Dip if you don't want it. I'm going to put in here roughly, I'm eyeballing it, right? What would you say? This is a 12-ounce bottle, and I put about half the bottle in there, so about 6 ounces. Then we're going to take that awesome pumpkin ale, this Traveler Pumpkin Shandy, and we want about 2-to-1 ratio. So this is a 12-ounce bottle. I'm going to put, and what we said we put about 6 ounces, so we're going to put about 3 ounces in there. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm pretty sure this will be enough for 2 turkey thighs. I mean, you can make more if you're worried about it. We're just going to simmer this, get it to all, blend in, marry together, thicken up a little bit. And when those turkey thighs get up to around 155, 158, we're going to start glazing them. This is that pumpkin and barbecue sauce, pumpkin ale and barbecue sauce that we made. Still a little thin, but that's okay. Color on it's beautiful. It's like an orange, golden color. Okay. I'm just going to get it all glazed up. Oh yeah, it smells. This barbecue sauce with this pumpkin ale in it smells awesome. I was just drinking one of those first time. It's really good. Okay. Alright, we're going to get the lid back on it. Let it keep going till it gets 165. Okay, so I've got the bacon wrapped, pumpkin ale brined and glazed turkey thighs here for Donna. As I mentioned, she likes the thighs.
I'm a thigh woman.
And as we said earlier, I'm a breast man. So I'm just going to slice these off. They've been sitting here about 10 minutes, and we're going to give it a try. I did let these cook to 170 instead of 165. The sauce wasn't set the way I wanted, so I just let it cook a little bit longer. Usually not an issue with thighs. And these do have the bone in, so it's nice and juicy. I have to wash this knife and fork now. Okay.
Well, duh. Why wouldn't you wash it?
I mean by hand.
Because our kitchen's torn up and the
Still.
dishwasher is not working.
Alright, so I'm going to let you use the fork because they're used to watching me eat with my fingers.
And because I'm much more civilized than you.
Yes, and sophisticated.
That's a good thigh right
Pretty
there.
damn good, isn't it? It's juicy. Very, very juicy. I taste the pumpkin ale in it.
Just a hint of it. It's
Yeah,
not
it's at the
overpowering.
very back end. By the way, if you're one of those people you don't drink, you don't want to cook with alcohol, no problem. You could use water, you know, in place of the beer for this brine.
Or your favorite soda.
Wow. I think I could eat.
I could
Thigh.
definitely eat those.
I could definitely eat a thigh now.
Would it convert you to a thigh man instead of a breast man?
Nope. Okay. No more of those for you. I definitely make these again. I made them for you. Did you like them or not?
I love them.
You don't have to make me feel good if you don't want to.
I love them.
Okay.
And I love making you feel good. But I love your thighs, baby.
All right. Hey, thanks for watching. We need to wrap this up. If become a subscriber, click the icon. I think it's right here, right between us. The icon will be right there.
Yes.
If you have any questions, comments, just leave them below.